Whoopsie. Hey, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
How about now? Gosh. And we don't have to say.
There we go.
Oh, yep.
Can you hear
Yep.
me now?
Gosh, sorry. Yeah. Are you going to tell on me?
You told them yourself.
What?
Sorry. Am I going to tell you about what?
Yeah.
Oh, you just said
turn
it
on
turned all the way
location.
down?
Saying kiss.
Are you going to tell on me?
Okay, whoopsie. So, okay, there we go. Fantastic. So, I'm like, oh gosh, I think I've been, what do you call it? All the things that could go wrong should not go wrong. So,
That's how you, well, this kind of falls into what we're talking about today. With
I love live. Yep, so you love live. Oh, and I don't even have my on-air sign. Oopsie. See?
well, they couldn't hear it anyway.
Well, there's that. So, sorry, but I'm glad. Where you got it? We're live-ish. Oh, sorry. She is always having. See, you're nice, Melanie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'd have to show you her. She got like, I forgot how many thousands of subs.
Really?
She's really cool. But, gosh.
So maybe she could tell you how to get Facebook comments
Oh, yeah, maybe we could try
on
that.
the screen.
So, because, yeah, Heather has been trying to help me, and I've tried to reach out to Restream, no dice. But basically, yes, I'm having a problem with my Facebook comments not showing up in a camera. Well, on my streamings, whatever. But I can post YouTube comments up. We're all good. But I do feel bad for my Facebook peeps because I cannot show their comments.
It's all good. We can just
Okay.
read the comments. There's two there, but every time
Yep.
I click, it just...
Oh gosh. Okay.
So, watch.
Oh yep. Well, okay. See,
So-
we're trying to do all the things. Okay, and
If we only knew we were going to do a live on Saturday, we could be better prepared.
you're funny. Oh, and there's Melissa.
Hey, can you hear
Okay.
us?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
now
she
she
can.
can.
Hear. So
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
awesome. And yeah, well, I guess you know, Melissa, I have been sick. I'm trying to get it all connected. Anyways, okay, gosh. So
Let's do this.
yeah,
Happy Saturday. Welcome to our show.
happy Saturday.
Glad you're here.
Yep.
We're just getting started.
Yes.
Sorry we're 10 minutes late, but
Oh, yep, that is true. Oh gosh. See,
pre-recorded. Yeah, see,
Smart.
that's too much editing.
Yeah.
That's
well,
this
that
way.
is true. Here, let's put
The
it.
viewers have to go through the pain with us
Oh, they go through
Right.
the pain with this, so
Yeah.
that's good.
versus
Ish.
us working out all the problems behind
Well,
the scenes.
We'll
We
just go
put
with
it
that.
out there.
I should say, oh, by the way, remember, I'm disabled. Maybe that'll help. I used to be a software engineer, but I forget stuff now. Like, and, well, not necessarily forgetting things, just, how do you say it?
Distracted.
Distracted. Yep. Oh, and see, she loves editing. So it works out.
Wow. Yeah, but with my problem with if I were to edit, I would want it to be so seamless and so perfect that it would never get published
Oh
or
gosh.
posted.
Well, there is that. And I need to change your cord. So, see, it all works out. That is good. I got to probably start doing what do you call the videos because
Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm going
Don't
to
leave me.
change. I know it's a heartbreaking thing, but I'm coming back. And I did not change the mic, and I think that was the problem.
Oh, I'm
last
cutting out
week.
again.
Well, I don't know. So, what's that?
So we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah. Oh. And
Can somebody come help me, please?
hey now.
All right, now Aubrey is behind the camera, and I'll do a play-by-play here. We're no? Trying to help. I always had a friend at work. I'd always try to help her out just because I'd get finished with my work, just trying to be a good person.
Get on my mic. 'Cause I gotta mute you.
Oh, so I was saying I had a friend. Oh, weekend plans. This is it. This is it. No, actually, Aubrey wants to go to a guitar store.
What?
Right? Today, guitar.
Yes.
But beyond that, we don't make plans, really and truly, because as introverts, you make a plan and it sounds good because it's out in the future, and then when the time arrives, it's like, oh crap, what was I thinking? Yeah, and she's wanting to change out, swap out one, that darkest one. She's wanting to get. Wow,
Yeah, but hey, now.
she's scaring me, folks.
Gosh.
Yeah, this actually I love being an introvert. I can't imagine having to feed off the energy of being around a group of people. I can just be by myself or just here at the house with Aubrey and the animals and be absolutely completely content. Yeah, this is going. Whoa,
What?
well you're moving stuff here on me. Yes, yeah, that's okay. All right, she's almost got it. So, so Melanie, you're not a plan maker either. Are you? Do you consider yourself spontaneous person? Because that's my biggest struggle. I am not. I don't like to plan, but I'm not spontaneous either. So
Yeah.
it's really difficult to get things done.
I am
Not doing either.
much of a spontaneous.
Oh, you are spontaneous. See, I am not. Aubrey wanted to go to the guitar store yesterday, and it was not mentally in my list of things to do. And I said, I can't do it. It's just, I need advance notice to be able to do anything. No springing stuff on me. Even if it's something simple, I don't want to do it. I got to know in advance.
Hardcore.
We might be getting back in shape here. Or not.
Hey, what?
So this is the big test here coming up. So did everybody leave? Melanie, I appreciate you sticking in here. You are a trooper.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, I don't like surprise parties either. I don't like surprise anything. You might have to stand up, baby.
Yeah.
Just stand right there. There you go. There you go. We're getting there. Thanks, Nora. Our aim is to please and to entertain, and I think I don't know if we've pleased today, but maybe entertained. Does this do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because-
yours. Okay.
Oh crap! See.
I am so freaking stressed out right now. It's unreal.
Okay.
I tend to have things lined up not perfectly, but in my mind, for me, perfectly, and things just, I know how they're gonna go. Aubrey lends such an air of excitement to my life that it's breathtaking.
Oh gosh.
Are we good?
How's that?
We're good?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is this Saturday or
Let's
TBI
try.
Tuesday?
Yep. It's Saturday.
Okay, we're back to Saturday.
So. Yep.
I'll put this reminder out there. I love live.
Oh, I love live
Live
or
streaming.
live here, live stream.
Yeah, live streaming.
Gosh.
do.
Well, there's that. Yep. Well, hey, thanks for sticking around if you have.
So we're ready to get into this, or
Yep. Whew, sorry. I mean, I'm
I
still.
know I feel like I've worked out.
What you've worked out by watching me.
You just don't know what's going on internally right now. The adrenaline and the heart rate. Yeah, it's like a major workout.
So we could have even called this the differences between a Virgo and Aquarius.
There are a few.
Not that I really go on that, but I mean,
You mean as far as don't
It's-
live or breathe by the zodiac signs?
yeah. So, but I think it's funny having like kind of checked it out a little more. I'm like, well, and my friend Doc Rock, he's, he says hardcore Virgo.
I mean, I'm a hardcore
And-
Virgo. If you read Virgo's description,
Yeah,
I mean, that is me absolutely to a T. And my second star or whatever it is
yeah.
in the zodiac is a freaking Virgo.
Oh yes.
So I got like a double dose of insanity from all
Yeah.
this.
Well, insanity or greatness.
Anxiety.
Oh gosh.
Great anxiety. How about that? I'll throw your greatness in there.
Well, something. I think she's great though, but unfortunately, yes, there is.
So not believing or not really sticking with the zodiac, is anybody else in your family characteristic wise like you? Because they're not Aquarius.
What do you mean? Are they like me? No, I think I'm the only one like me.
So it's the star you were birthed under. Yeah.
You love that, don't you? Let's ask her. What is it?
Oh, your star? It's Uranus is showing. I mean Uranus, right?
Really? Whatever. But yes, so we're going to talk about
Pain.
pain today. Or
And we've in all of this that we've been through to get everything all set up at the start of the show, it was just an example of pain.
pain. That
From
is true.
live streaming. That was live streaming pain.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you just push through or you sit quietly like I did and get through it.
Yep, yep. Well, it's true. It's what I always say since I got a few tattoos, but I'm like, temporary pain, permanent pleasure.
On tattoos only.
Well,
Some temporary
on tattoos. I
pain
say.
is not so much the outcome as pleasure as it is you've enriched yourself or you've learned something or you're better
Yeah.
because of
Well,
it.
we can actually talk about something that you went through that was painful, but it brought about progress.
Oh, with my hip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was 47 years old, I had my left hip, a total hip replacement. Prior to that, I could get around fine. It just hurt to walk.
Yeah.
And if I sat down, to stand back up again was extremely painful because it was just bone on bone, when my leg would straighten back out from a sitting position. So yeah, replacement was my only option to
Yeah.
get back to any sort of normalcy, and had the surgery done. Was in the hospital a day or two, not long. I think now they even do it outpatient, which is just terrifying. But I got home and just an excruciating pain, even with pain meds, and thinking to myself, I've messed up. I never, ever should have done this. Worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And no one doing it once they saw off tips of your bones and the joint and put it, everything back in place that's metal now.
Yeah.
But once recovery was over and done with, oh my gosh, I would recommend a joint replacement to anybody that's ever thought they needed one. It's the best
Yeah.
thing I ever did. I'd be immobile now. There's no way I could still walk around
Yeah, really.
because it would have just gotten worse.
Gosh. But, yep. Oh, and
I mean, I was literally, at times, it would hurt so bad going up the steps was just so painful that I would have to get on my hands and knees and crawl up the steps because I just couldn't stand the fact of bending my leg enough to make that step up and then having to straighten it out when I got up to the next level.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Melody, I love hearing stories about the good things that lie beyond this temporary pain. I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, and this is something that I go. So, we see with Paula, it was a big deal, actually.
Childbirth is another one.
Oh, yeah, we can even go with
Yeah,
there.
because if there was not something rewarding on the other end of that, the human race would have died off thousands and thousands of years ago.
Well, that's true. I think we're still having some mic problems.
Really?
Yep, I think you keep it. Anyway, so another fun life. But, okay, don't want that to distract from the
No. That's it. I mean, I'm just saying
Lucy.
that in general with birth. I mean, I don't know, fortunate or not. I had cesarean, which
Yeah.
is the only way to go, in my opinion.
there
But
you
it's the
go.
only way I've ever been. So I don't know. Just from what I've heard, schedule it, go in, have them pull the baby out, and then when you're still in the hospital with the baby, you're also a patient, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it was painful afterwards because of the incision.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got a child out of it, so it was kind of worth it. And you know, just the stuff you go through during pregnancy alone is not always pleasant.
Correct.
A lot of pain there, a lot of problems. But you know, it's the end result that you're going for, and that's what you always got to keep in mind.
God, no.
I don't know what to do.
I know.
Share a mic.
We could do that.
Will it fit?
Well, ish, probably, maybe.
Get this one out of the way. Can you hear me now?
You gotta talk into it a bit more, I think.
So I need to move up.
Oh, yeah. So sorry. Sorry, we're gonna share a mic for a bit, and I will work. Gosh,
I'm sorry.
So,
Sorry.
yes, we're gonna share it, but I'm going to fix it. Anyways. But yeah, that's a big deal. Like, well, and being a patient while you're in the hospital, you had a baby. That is a good thing. Instead,
You know,
of
it's
just,
very
get
nice.
on out.
Right, yeah, because all the other mothers that were in there that had natural childbirth, oh yeah, they wanted them to do all kind of stuff that I was in recovery, so I didn't have to.
Oh, recovery.
So that was
and
nice.
that's what I love to say is, well, now I forget. Oh, I'm disabled.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty hilarious. My parents and my wife now don't want me to say that, but I'm like, I get to use that for the rest of my life. So yeah, retiring at 36, like 4 days after I turned 36, is not awesome, I think. But I'm like, at least I get to say, hey, I'm disabled. Sorry. You're
So
what?
that's as long as you use that legitimately for some things, like I can't drive or things that are legitimate, yeah, sure you can. But to use it as an excuse, no. Because
No.
like you can do whatever you want to do.
I can't use an excuse.
Not use it as an excuse, no.
Darn it, that was planned.
I know.
Anyways.
No excuses.
See, these people are so hard on me. I used to, I got to tell my dad, I'm like, Dad is so hard on me. What in the world? But I mean,
It was for your own benefit.
it was for, well, what he did was for my benefit, and I'm thankful. And I'm like, crazy thing that happened. One of the great things now I think, or see, is my accident really almost killed me. They gave me 5% chance, but I developed an awesome relationship with my dad. And I never really had one. I mean, he was, I thought, always getting on me, and man, just, I never felt like I could do good enough. And so I am thankful that the accident kind of changed it. And of course, I say good drugs changed it too, because I was, how do you say, more happy, or just like, yeah, whatever. And I guess when you have an accident, you almost die, it changes, and you can, well, I believe you have a different perspective and definitely enjoy the moment.
I'm sorry, I had to text Lucy.
Oh.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay, well, hey, that's okay.
I'm
And
sorry.
what brought about this, the title, I'm like, yeah, you can say, what do you call it? Pain is, or progress, whatever I said, I forgot.
Progress through pain?
Yeah, well, and basically that is it. Right now, immediately, I'm like, oh, I am sore. Like, my legs are sore, definitely my abs, upper, lower, all of them. cool. I didn't know I had some, but that's cool.
Would you like to explain why?
I will, and my arms and stuff. So, yes, sorry.
Why don't
I'm
people think I'm
drawn
just
out.
like beating you or something, and that's why you're sore?
Yes. See, here's the difference between us two. She's straight, get to the point. Let's go. I'm like, oh, well, let's talk about this thing. So, okay, sorry.
Kiss.
So, keep us, yeah. So, I have this, a trainer. So, that's cool. I used to do CrossFit before the pandemic, and then it shut down, and then me. So, then my friend gave me connected me with a gentleman who does personal training online. And I'm like, oh, dude. So, I'm thankful what it's been like it's like kind of get to know you sessions, and then I've had 2 additional, I think. But anyways, now that I'm working out again, I'm like, it's good. I'm working out, getting stronger, but wow, this is painful. Like, I hurt everywhere. Like,
And that's the bad thing too, when it's especially like if you're working out like that, it's painful, and you're not. I mean, you know what you're doing is for your health and is going to make you healthier all around, but it takes a while to like see results, physical results from it.
Yeah.
See, and it's really hard. You got to be really disciplined because of that pain level to just keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Knowing eventually, it's going to pay off, but it just takes so darn long to show
yes.
that it's going to.
And that is one thing I'm like, I'm sure everybody knows, as you
Age?
yes. As you work out,
Oh.
sometimes you will get sore. But yes, as you age too, things don't work the same way or how they used to. I will just cut it and say, dude, working out again, he's great in that he's tailoring it just to me. It's just me and him. And I'm like, whoa. I work out more now than I did CrossFit going like 6 days a week. Like, I mean, I think it's good. And I also call it my therapy because I'm like, he obviously knows my, conditions.
Limitations.
What?
Limitations?
Limitations. We'll say that. So, because, well, I'm sure you all know, but just in case you don't, Melanie, you're new. But my left side was almost completely paralyzed. I mean,
This is your left side.
yes. So sorry. So, anyways, I used to type 85 words a minute. Software engineer. I was like, oh, get it done. Then, when I woke up from my coma, when I finally got my computer back, I didn't know where the keys were. Because I'd always touch type and I couldn't really move my hand much. But hey, I'm learning. But anyways, it's showing me I'm like, pain can be progress. It's not always the best thing ever, but there's purpose in pain. Like, now I'm very excited because I'm feel like I'm getting stronger, if that makes sense. Or I am developing my balance. So,
Is that something he's working on then?
yeah. So, and that's what
It just sounds like you're building a house when I'm listening. I mean, I'm not listening. I'm just doing something else, and you're working out with him.
Yeah.
It just sounds like there's a house being built.
a house being built. Well, I would like to say, I've been working out in my office, which I'm trying to, not above the,
It's about the crawl space.
yeah, it's above the crawl space, not above the garage. That's over there. But anyways, so it's somewhat hollow underneath. So it kind of, accentuates it.
Reverberates and echoes and
So it's not like I'm an elephant, but
You do
yes,
stomp.
it is a mess. I'm trying to run-ish.
Oh, I'm just saying what it sounds like when I don't see what's going on. I
Right.
just hear.
So, yes, there's that, but there's progress through pain. So, basically, I just wanted to kind of help that get across because, I mean, when
Well,
you start anything new, it's not easy. You're not like this. And obviously you see with this, I'm like,
Well, I think anything, if you make your choices based on the fact of, I mean, pain, you can correlate to being something difficult.
Yep.
You know, because it might be a mental pain or an emotional pain, not always a physical pain. So if you approach everything with, well, that's not going to be easy, so I'm not going to do it. I mean, you never grow as a person.
yeah,
You never learn anything, and it's just a detriment to you not to just to go out. I mean, you're going to fail at things. Everybody does, but it's just going out and trying.
yes.
Otherwise, you're not really living. You're just existing.
Yep. And see right there, that is a big thing. And thanks for bringing that up because, yeah, if you don't do stuff like just living, and I would encourage you, like, do it, go for it. Go for it, enjoy it. Oh, and by the way, this is Raven, but I mean, let you know, sometimes progress is painful, and that's not a bad thing. So,
No, I mean, and it's not always like a progress you think in a good way. I mean, it could be. All right, she's like, I don't know what she's doing here. It's like when my brother died.
yeah,
You know, Mom and Dad wanted us all to be there with
Yeah.
him, and I was thinking, I can't do that. You know, it's just too difficult. There's no way. I apologize, but I did it. I did it for Tommy, and I found out afterwards it was for me too. I mean, I would never not, you know. I'm so glad I was there.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. It was very painful. But to see how he died and to know it was a peaceful death, you know, helped us
Yeah.
with our grieving. The same with Mom. Mom's was even more difficult because it was just me with COVID and everything. I was the only one in the room with her. But to be there with her as she, you know, started her transitioning and then slowly passed away, difficult, yeah. But I mean, I can't. It's like a birth. I can't explain how it feels because you know when a baby's born. I know I cried when Lucy was born. Not because I didn't want her. You know,
just to specify.
right? But just because of the beauty of it, and it's the same with death. As difficult as it is, I mean, they're just, in my opinion, in my belief, just moving on to something bigger and better. And I'm there with them as they take that journey, just like I was there with Lucy when her journey began here on Earth.
Yeah.
So it's just it's painful, but it's worth the pain that you go through to be there.
Yeah, yeah. It is. That's something I cannot say anything about birth, but.
But you've been. Were you not in town when any of Aaron's kids were born?
No.
No. April's?
No.
Okay.
And my older sister has 4 kids, girls. My younger sister has 2 girls. They wanted me to have the boys, and I'm like, there's something with that.
So you married somebody with a girl.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Oh, yeah, just keeping the
keep it
girl
girls.
tradition. We always joke around. The Howell tradition is all girls. So I have 2 sisters, so there's 3 of us, and then 7 grand girls, basically.
Wow, it doesn't stop, does it?
Yep. I'm all about it. But anyways, so, oh, yeah. So
What's
I'm
that? Oh,
gonna, what do you call it? Get better and figure out what is going on. Because I saw Trisha was watching. Hey. And, oh,
there we go.
there's kind
Yeah.
of.
Wait, there we go.
So, yeah.
Oh shoot.
What? Okay.
Oh, she's
Wha-
in Pakistan.
What?
Trisha's in Pakistan.
No.
That's what it says.
Oh, wait. I finally made a live session. It's 10. Oh, gosh. Well, hey, yeah, I didn't know you were in Pakistan, but you are. Hey. And, yeah, we'll have to catch up.
So between Trisha and then Noor, our show's international.
Oh, that is true. So Trisha's in Pakistan and
Thanks, guys, for making
Nora's
us
in
international.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're international.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I mean, awesome. I hadn't figured out how to run a show, but I'm going to get there.
I just hope if we ever went to those countries, we wouldn't be like, just like media all over us or anything, right? They wouldn't recognize us or...
I would say, yeah, let's just not try.
Okay.
I mean, Morocco, we can go see Nora.
I like my anonymity, so that's the only reason I ask.
Oh,
Yeah, it's important to me.
yeah.
It's important, yeah. That's why I'm not on the stage anymore.
You're not what?
On the stage?
Oh, because you were on the stage?
Yeah, I did 5th grade. We did Rip Van Winkle story. I was the grandfather clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And she could have gone national.
Well, I could have taken that further, but it was too painful.
Oh, it was too painful.
Right.
Well, what did we say? There's
I was young.
purpose and progress.
Right,
and
but I was
pain.
at that point. I was still too young to understand that. Had I stuck with it, then yes. It was just like when I took piano as a kid.
Yeah.
It was painful
Yeah.
because I
For
hated
you or everybody else?
for those who had to listen to me practice.
Yeah.
My teacher, who I know did not like me, but it was okay because I didn't like him. It was mutual.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't really practice, but I had to sit in front of a piano every day for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Mom said, if you don't play, that's fine, but you're sitting there. You're not going to go outside and play because that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't stick with it
Gosh.
because it was painful.
Painful. Painful. Well, here I am trying to tell you, hey, go through the pain. Progress. And you're saying no.
I'm a quitter.
Quit. No.
No.
She's not a quitter.
No, I've learned since you have to. I mean, mainly because as you get older, stuff's thrown at you and you don't have a choice. You've got to go through it.
Yeah.
So now I've learned not to run. If I were taking lessons now, I would practice. But I'm not going to take lessons now because I don't want to.
Really?
Yeah,
That's it.
because I don't want to practice.
Gosh.
It's painful.
Well, yes. Practicing sometimes is painful. Pain can be painful, but there's purpose in it. I say go for it. You can do it, which is why, yeah, I am trying to, well, hopefully piano too, I need practice, but trying to, I don't know if you say learn how to play guitar again or actually play again, make music again.
You know how to play. It's learning how to adapt with how your arm was affected with your accident.
Well, and that is true. It's my left side is my affected side, and so I play the chords, with my hand, and so it's gotten better. So
Through painful practice.
it's a painful practice. I'm gonna write that down.
And
You have the notes?
do you want to write it on this?
Well, gosh, you love that. Painful practice.
Yeah.
See. Okay, this is why I have a, what do you call that? Well, in my wallet
Magic
is
wallet.
a, what do you call it?
Notepad.
Notepad so I can write things down. Even this morning I had to use it because my phone died because I did not, what do you call it, charge it.
See, I don't, instead of write, well, I mean, I do have a book I keep where I write things down that I want to get done every day. But if I want to remember something, I just text myself because then I have a notification, and I hate notifications.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know I'll look at it.
But if your phone's dead,
My phone, no, because I charge mine every night.
there you go. Well, I used to.
It's one of these things.
Him. What?
Always be prepared.
Oh, gosh. See, we need to put her things all around so I will remember.
Life notes.
Life notes. There you go. Well, hey, it's supposed to be a a string to help you, but it helps me. So thanks.
As long as somebody's getting helped.
Well, there we go.
Right.
Somebody's getting help through it all. I would say that.
That's what I say.
So, anything else you would like to share?
I told you they fired me from the bank, right? I told you about that.
What?
The job I had at the bank.
Yeah.
Because a woman came in and asked me to check her balance, and I pushed her over.
What? Oh gosh, bad. See, takes me a while to hear or to comprehend. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Oh, and speaking of like comprehending, I was like worried for so long my hearing got terrible, as well as my eyesight. But then I've come to realize, well, through Paula, that it's not that I can't hear per se. It just takes me a while to catch up cognitively. And I didn't know I was driving my golf cart and there's this, teenage guy come through, and I'm always like try to be nice, and I just pull over and let them go and do their thing, and he yelled something at me, and I'm like, what is he like, being a jerk? And so then I was like, maybe he saw my rainbow flag and yelled something terrible about it. No, he said when he came back by, cool neck tattoo. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So I didn't get it. It took me a while to get it, so that is something. But also my neck tattoo, just let you know, that's my trach scar. So, and the birds show me, like, people love me. They come around to support me. So
And it was painful
me of that.
to get.
Yes, painful to get. But
which ties it all right back in.
yes, temporary pain, permanent pleasure.
Something like that.
Well, hey, that's what I'll go, and I'll encourage you all to do the same. But thanks for joining us, and sorry it's a bit of a mess, but hey, live and learn, get better. So,
And, I was going to tell them about next week's show.
oh, go ahead.
Okay, Aubrey's going to be doing some tap dancing lessons for us next week. So be sure to join us for that.
And if you believe that, that's kind of silly, but okay. We'll
That's what we
see.
discussed.
No, we did not. But we will see what happens. Make sure you remember that you matter, your story matters, and you belong here. Cheers.
Have a good Saturday.
Yeah.